good start. Duran has bogged it down on the line, and already Julian Godfrey has got the upper hand as they head down in towards Clairvaux for this, the first time, and it's Scotty that's got the lead. Andy Scott's the Scottish Strollerman that leads this one. Steve Harris, a wonderful start from him in second position. Then it's the comeback driver, Mike Manning, who gets spun out of it as they go in towards Hawthorne Bend. And Mike Manning, well, not what he wanted to do in that Ford Puma, but at the front, he rejoins. Andy Scott away at the front. Steve Harris in the ex-Liam Duran Citroen C4 is there in that second position. Then we've got the Jos Janssen Ford Fiesta, and keep your eye on Jos because he has got a lot of speed. Pat Duran recovered into fourth position, but he's gone very, very wide, and Julian Godfrey just hangs in there as Steve Harris gets a little bit of a love tap of Pat Duran, and that's allowed Jos Janssen up into second position. We've got the Focus that leads, the Focus in second position. Pat Duran there in fourth now and just trailing the car that his son won the X Games in last year. Well, Andy Scott, he took victory here in the final round of the British Championship last year. He's been away contesting the Global Rallycross Series across there in America all season long. And he's back here with a vengeance under number 17, not number 11 in the programme. The Scottish Strollerman in this Jos Kuipers car. He took victory in the Super Prix in the venerable 306, which we may just see out this weekend. But that's another story as Jos Janssen gets a very, very sideways Ford Focus in towards the Pat Duran has bustled Steve Harris out of it as well. And Julian Godfrey doing what he needs to do to keep himself out of trouble. The last thing that he needs is a problem with that car, and he's doing the sensible thing. Mike Manning recovering in towards the back of the field. The first time that we've seen Mike out for 2 years. He has been away doing some hill climbing in that Ford Puma. But Andy Scott away at the front, and not going to be bettered on this one, but that battle for the British Championship is still being played out. It won't be decided until later on this afternoon. But what Pat Duran needs to do is to try and get as many cars between himself and